Alright, so tonight we're going to be making some lamb koftas, and I'm going to, because there's heaps of different ways to serve the lamb koftas, I'm going to put them in a pita wrap with some salad ingredients. So we'll just get straight into making the actual koftas. Alright, so mixing bowl here, I got 500 grams of just regular lamb mince. Some parsley. I'm just going to rip some of these leaves, about just a small handful. So roughly chopped in the bowl, and I want about double the amount of mint leaves, and again just roughly chop. Chuck that in the bowl. Alright. Ground coriander seed, we want about a tablespoon. Ground cumin seed, a tablespoon. Ground nutmeg. Would have used cinnamon instead of nutmeg, but I don't have cinnamon, so I'm replacing that with nutmeg. But you only want about half a teaspoon anyhow. So just a pinch. Chili flakes. Depends on how heat you want it. I'm going to do about half a tablespoon. My chili flakes are hot, or if you don't want any heat at all. I still recommend to add a little bit, even if you don't want any heat, just for more so of the flavour, but get mild chili flakes as well, so that will help to get the flavour from the chili without any heat. Pepper, about a teaspoon, and salt, about half a teaspoon. Alright, so I'm going to go with 4 cloves of garlic. For me, this is the best way to peel them. They're so easy doing it this way, most of the time. Sometimes you still get tricky ones, but pretty much you grab your clove, you put the knife down, but rather than putting the knife all the way down, you bring the garlic up, and essentially that just pulls that part down. Same on the tail end, put it down, bring the garlic up, and that should leave a nice clear path. Well, path, I don't know what that was. Just a clear part. And then just to grab it and pull it all off. That one was kind of bad. So down, I'll do it more like this. So down, lift the garlic up, push down, and then lift the garlic up, and then you can grab it. And for the most part, it all comes off pretty easy. I swear to God, every time I try to show someone though, that's when it starts stuffing up a bit, but I don't know, that's just my little trick to easy peeled garlic, which I find helps. And we just want to roughly chop this up as well. Alright, so now everything is all nice and colourful inside of our bowl. We're just going to go in with my clean hand and give this a really good mix. Alright, now once we're happy with how much it's mixed, we want to just grab a bit, probably like a heaped tablespoon or just like a rough little handful, and you want to kind of roll it around like a little log. And you don't want to make them too long, otherwise they will like fall apart. So if it's too thick, just take a little bit off and then just keep making them thinner. Alright, so obviously it also depends on how thick and how long you do want to make them. But for my mixture and how I've rolled them, I've managed to get 14 pieces out of it. Alright, so I got my pan here on medium to high heat. I do have quite a fair bit of olive oil in here, as you can see. Normally I wouldn't use this much, it's just because my pan is very non-stick, so that's why I got excess oil. But because of that, I also got a plate here with some paper towel ready to put on to like absorb the excess grease once they're cooked. And we also want to cook them, realistically you probably will be fine for this amount in a pan like this, but because my mince was frozen, so they're going to have more moisture, I want to space them out even more. So I'm going to probably do 2 batches to cook it, just because we want them to be like nice and coloured rather than kind of stewing. So that's also a factor as well. If they weren't frozen, I probably would try and put them all in at once, but yeah, because they were frozen, we'll just see how we go with it. So I just laid this like really randomly, didn't I? But that's fine. It's kind of like a star, I suppose. So with these as well, you don't want to turn them over too much. So you're really looking for it to start, like the cooking is coming up to the side. Could have left it for a little bit longer, but you definitely want to try and turn these as least as possible to prevent them from being breaking. And the more colour it gets, the more flavour it will get. But these are smelling very good. Okay, this side's definitely looking a bit better. That's all good. There's just so much oil in here. Definitely a lot more oil than you should, but I really need to upgrade my pans. Alright, so they were only sitting there for a couple of minutes, and we'll just turn them again and maybe one more time, and then they'll be good to come out. Alright, so again, these are the pitas that I'm using. Normally I do make my own pita bread, but just didn't today. I'm actually cheated a lot today, because even with this tzatziki, you need like garlic sauce, tzatziki, hummus, but I've just brought this tzatziki dip. And again, normally I would make it myself, but it's just been so hot. I just wanted something quick and easy. So buying this stuff pre-done, it's so easy. And then as you can see, I've just sliced up some salad. So the salad that I did use is lettuce, white onion, or brown onion, cucumber and tomato. If I had coriander, like fresh coriander, I would have done that as well, but never mind. So I'm going to have mine quite saucy, I reckon. So I'm going to put down a couple tablespoons of sauce on mine. Do some lettuce. So lettuce, onion. I love raw onion. You can definitely use red onion as well if you prefer. Cucumber. And a couple of bits of tomato. And now for these koftas, I'm just going to pick up probably 3. I'm going to pick the 3 biggest ones. Oh, no, I better not. I was going to choose the 3 biggest ones because I'm probably only going to have 1 and the boys will have 2. So let's put this on the side like that. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And then I'm just going to fold up the bottoms. And there you go. So that's what it looks like this way. And of course we're going to come in for a taste test. Alright. That's good. Yum. It's good. I should have maybe heated up the pitas maybe, but that's it. The rest, it's so good. A lot of flavour for something so simple. It's perfect. And those are perfect for today because it's so stinking hot. I'm really enjoying this. Oh. Well, I'm just so hot. This is perfect. Perfect weather for it. So much flavour for something so simple. I'm going to go to finish eating this and get out of the kitchen because it's so hot. But thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below so you don't miss out on my future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!